Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Meals of the Week video. I'm starting the week with a beef bourguignon. So I've got some diced beef and I just fried that up with some onion, some carrot and some garlic. And then I've added in some beef stock, some tomato puree, some red wine stock and some bay leaves, and I'm just leaving that to simmer until the carrots are soft. Hopefully the beef will be nice and tender. And we're just having it with some mash. So I've got some potatoes there. So that's what we're starting with. It smells delish. I love anything with red wine sort of stock in. So it's kind of like a beef stew, I suppose. But yeah, Archie really likes chasseur, which is very similar, but obviously chicken, not beef. So we're going to have that. So I'll show you when it's all plated up. Here's our dinner all plated up. So this one is Archie's, this one's Henry's. He requested not too much beef, so I've given him quite a few carrots in his portion. And that one's mine, and this one is Yanis's. We just put the boys by the side in case they're not as keen, it doesn't kind of taint the mash. Archie will love it, I think. Henry's a bit picky with beef, but it's good for them to eat things sometimes. Even if it's not their favourite, we are just cook one dinner. So there we go. That's what we are having tonight. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we are having fajitas. So I've fried up the chicken with some mushrooms and kidney beans for a change with our usual seasonings and tomato puree. And I've just popped a bit of coriander on the top. And then we've got it with tortilla wraps, grated cheese, some microwave vegetable rice, and then just a little bit of yogurt for anyone that wants it. So that's what we're having for dinner. Just going to pop it all on the table. Tonight for dinner we are having spaghetti bolognese. Well, it's actually linguini. I did some beef mince with some garlic, some mixed herbs, one of my everything sauces from M&S and some mushrooms, and just sort of simmered that until it was all sort of cooked and thick. Cooked the linguini, and then we've also got some grated cheese and some garlic and cheese flatbread. So this one is Henry's, this one's Archie's, this one's mine. It's gloriously sunny, so apologies if that's a bit bright, but you know, you can't trap out the sunlight. And this one's Janice's. He likes his all mixed up. I say it looks like baby food, although that is how they actually serve it, isn't it, in Italy? I don't know. But anyway, that's what we are having for dinner this evening. So I'm just going to pop the cheese and garlic bread on the table, and then we'll just help ourselves to that. But yeah, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we are having kung po chicken. So the lovely Elaine messaged and said could I show me cooking it. I made it before, and it's really easy. It's basically you just sort of use like tomato puree and some white wine vinegar, put some pineapple juice, ginger, garlic, the normal kind of Chinesey kind of things, and just simmer it. But I had this in the cupboard, so I'm actually going to use this one, and I'm just bulking it out a little bit. We've got a couple of big chicken breasts, but then I'm bulking it out with some mushrooms and some red pepper. So I'm just going to fry all that up in my frying pan and then mix in my sauce, and then we're having it with some rice as well. So I'm just going to cook my rice. So I will give you a little shot of me cooking it, but obviously it's super simple. And next time I will make it using, you know, the actual ingredients rather than a cheaty sauce. But I thought since as Elaine asked, I would kind of show. So yeah, I'll get cooking. Dinner all plated up. So I've just served it over the rice. It's kind of 50-50 rice because I cooked the rest of the brown that was in the jar as well. So that one is mine, that one's Janice's, this one is Henry's, and this one is Archie's. I always just put theirs by the side in case they're not as keen on the sauce. They kind of pick the chicken out and eat it with the rice. But I think they will like it because it's sort of quite sweet and sticky. So yeah, that's what we are having for our dinner this evening. Hi everyone, today is our usual pizza night and we are having pizza and wedges. These are left over from the chicken meal deal that I got with the mini Kievs the other week. So I've cooked those in the air fryer. I've also got a few chicken strips left over in the freezer, so I've cooked them as well. And then the pizzas were buy 3 save £2. So this is the M&S stone baked pepperoni. This one is a pesto chicken and I've just added some sweet corn. And this one was a normal pepperoni, and again I've added some sweet corn. So I'm just going to take it through, and we've stuck on Despicable Me 4 and we're just going to help ourselves. So that's what we are having for dinner on this very sunny Friday evening. Hi everyone, today for dinner we are having kind of our Greek salad-y thing with chicken. So I've bought the actual chicken thighs with bones and skin on because they work out so much cheaper. So what I'm going to do is just take the skin off, marinate them in some of this shawarma paste, and then do them in the air fryer. And we're going to have it with like salad, flatbreads, falafels, that kind of thing. Excuse the noise in the background, it's the Easter holidays and the boys are going crazy. So yeah, I'll come back and show you when it's all ready. Hi everyone, we are finishing our week with our usual Sunday roast. It was an extra large chicken and I just rubbed it with some oil and some extra tasty seasoning. So that's what these bits are, it's just the seasoning. So we've all got the same except for Henry doesn't have Yorkshires. There's Dukey's little bowl of chicken, I'm just going to add his biscuits in. So yeah, we've all got the same carrots and broccoli, roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings and chicken. And then I've got my jug of gravy. And then I've also got quite a lot of meat left on the chicken. So I've got all the leg meat and a little bit of breast. I'm going to strip that all off and use it for some chicken salad wraps for lunch because there's quite a lot of meat on there. So I'm going to get all of that off and we'll use that up for lunch. So yeah, super tasty. That's what we're having for our Sunday dinner. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the Meals of the Week video and it's given you some ideas for your family. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.